What's up, everybody? It is Phil from Walmart. It is Saturday. Let me look again. Hold on. Yep. It's still Saturday. Can you believe it's still Saturday? I don't believe it. It is a little earlier than last night. It's 23:12 right now. So yeah, I finished my day with 13 hours, 55 minutes, and some seconds. Not much left on the clock today. The good thing about working 14 hours, for our PTO here at Walmart, it's based on how many hours you work, not how many drive miles you have. So if you're cutting it short on 10, 12-hour days, you're cutting yourself out of accruing PTO. So the longer the day you work, the more hours you earn for the week. You have to, as a new driver like me, I'm a new driver, I have to work 125 hours to earn 1 day of full PTO at 10 hours for the day. So that's what it's based on. It's based on a 10-hour day. Yeah, so I gotta work 14 hours to get 10. Hey, I'm okay with that, right? It is what it is, right? It's a day off with pay at your ADP, whatever your ADP is at that time. And I probably have talked about ADP, but in case you're asking, what does ADP mean? Average daily pay. So you take all your pay for each day that you work and you average it out, and that gets you your ADP. And then when you go and take a sick day or a vacation day or a PTO day or a safety day, if you earned a safety day, it's paid at your ADP. The more you make during the period each day bumps up your average, obviously. So I'm always trying to bump up my average. I want to get a little bit higher than it is. But as a new guy, I'm still working that out. So we'll see. So my day today, I left you guys last night in Mountain View, California. I'm coming to you live via recording from Folsom. I think I came out to you. I think I did a video and I was here before at this store, actually, in Folsom, or I was going to Folsom. And well, I'm ending my night here in Folsom. So I got off the dock and backed in out of the way so that any other drivers that come in the early morning, if any, have room to get on the dock and they have room to maneuver around. This one is a little bit different in the sense I've been here a few times. I think I came once in a day cab, once with the sleeper, and I think this is my third time at this store, I believe. My memory is, but I think it's the third one. And the other two times, the first time was during the day, in a day cab, bright and sunny, not a problem. The last time, it was kind of late, but I think it was still light out. Well, I didn't get here till 10-ish, a little bit after 10. 10:10, I think it was. I can take a look right now. Hold on. I can tell you right now. I think I got here at, what the heck is it doing? I think I got here at 10:10, but it might have been 10:12. No, it got me clocked on at 10:07 is when I arrived. That's when I pulled the brakes and started looking at how I was going to back in and try to arrive onto this store. So anyway, I started in Mountain View. From Mountain View, I had to go to Sacramento to pick up a backhaul from this food vendor of ours. Interesting location. There's like several different buildings in that area, in that little business court, and they're all for big trucks, but it's kind of tight. There's not the traditional docks. I mean, there's some docks, but the rest. Anyway, so I parked, checked in. She gave me a metal tag with a key fob, or a gate opener, basically, and gave me the trailer number and then the seal number on that piece of paper, so I can validate the seal, I can validate the trailer number, and then once I'm done, come out and return it, and then I get my paperwork. Worked out really well. I just had to do another U-turn. I had to go back around the buildings again because I wasn't sure where I was going. And where she told me to go, it says do not enter. But she wanted me to enter that way. So it is what it is. I made it in, made it out. The backhauls, the vendors, they're time killers. And when I say time killers, it's usually some of our heavier loads. And like one time I got a bunch of oranges. Heavy. I think I told you, I think I did a video, I was overweight on that one. And I had to take it back to the vendor and have them take off a couple pallets. Water, sodas. This was some kind of food product. I don't know what kind of food. I didn't look at the bill of lading that closely. I looked at the weight. I looked at is there any hazmat on it, and which doesn't matter. But I would have had to placard if I had to, but food, hazmat usually don't go together. So I didn't have to really worry about that. And then trailer number, seal number, and everything else. So when I say it's a time killer, heavy loads going up and over the Donner Pass, bring your speed down to about 25 to 28 miles an hour going up some of the grades. Yeah. So it slowed me down. I had an ETD originally for 4:30 is what I originally put in there. And I made an update, and I said at my lunch break I went in and did an update, changed it by a half an hour, saying okay, 5 o'clock. Missed it by 15 minutes. I was rolling out towards the door after fueling. They started a new thing. Well, I don't know if it's new, but since I came in with a reefer with stuff in it and it wasn't full as far as fuel goes, I had to fuel it. So I had to fuel that, which I wasn't expecting to do. Then when I got my paperwork, it's now they're wanting us to fuel all of the reefers full or empty when we get back. So you pull in the fuel island, fuel one reefer, you go get the other reefer, you got to go back in the fuel island again. Eventually, if everybody's doing it, eventually all of the reefers should be topped off, and once they get loaded, hopefully they don't go below 3/4, so we only have to fuel them on the end, which would mean you only have to fuel once. I had to fuel twice because I fueled the reefer that I brought in full, loaded, and I chose not to fuel the tractor because I looked on my thing and it said I had a reefer going back out. Thinking I'm just going to bring that reefer back over here and fuel, and wouldn't you know, this reefer was 3/4 full, or a little over, so I still had to go in because I needed fuel for the tractor. Kind of backfired a little bit, but I think once everybody gets on board with it, it'll be fine. Alright, so got my trailer, got my load, got everything going, and the first load was Citrus Heights. 15 pallets. Been to the store. That was the store I went to my first solo. My very first solo. I've got a picture of it, and I'll put it up there. It was my first solo, and I took a selfie of me at the store by myself for the first time at Walmart. Anyway, I act like a real rookie, huh? I'm taking pictures of myself at the stores. So they had 15 pallets. The guys in there were on Johnny on the spot. Got me in and out of there pretty quickly, actually. Once I got onto the door. This back in at night, sometimes the lighting is not good, so you have to really watch it. And when I was backing at that store, some Yahoo in a four-wheeler was, I don't know why they do it. They go around the back of the building. Why? There's nothing back there for you. Are they looking to dump stuff? Are they taking little crates? Are they taking wooden pallets? What are they doing in the back of the store? I don't know. But I saw the headlights and I'm like, it wasn't there when I pulled in and did my U-turn. So now I had to figure out what that person was doing. Kind of getting in my way of backing. And then from there, I tried to call Folsom while I was there. Let them know what time I was going to be here. Around, and no answer on the phone, so I just got on the road and came. And they had 10 pallets for this store, so 25 total pallets in the trailer. And then here I am, overnighting. Pretty simple day. What I end up with? I end up with, let's see, like I said last night, that live unload that from the store in Mountain View, I didn't get credit for it the day before, but I got credit for it today. And then, so I had the live unload there. I had an arrive drop at the vendor, a hook at the vendor. Then I had an arrive drop in McCarran, a hook in McCarran, live unload at the first store, or sorry, arrive at the first store, live unload at the first store. Stop at the second store, live unload at the second store. Total mileage is 473, and it came out to just over $400 for the day. And 2 meals. Love my meals. Not really. I can go 8 hours and then take a meal. Or more, probably. I don't know. But the DOT says 8 hours. You have to have an uninterrupted rest period of at least 30 minutes. So I can go 8 hours per the DOT, the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration. But we live in California. I'm employed here in California, even though Walmart is a large corporation. Any employees in California have to follow California labor laws, and that means taking a meal at the 5th hour and the 10th hour. And I don't know about other drivers. I'm going to tell you my personal opinion. I hate it. I don't like to stop. Or if you're in the way, like say you're doing one load and it's only 2 hours, and then you get on the second one, and that's like 3-hour drive, 4-hour drive. You have to find a spot to stop along the way. You're not taking it at the 2-hour mark. That's just too early. So you want to take it somewhere around the 4th hour, according to the method here. 4th, 5th hour at the latest. What if you're not ready for it? Maybe you're not in a good spot for it. I don't agree with this mandate to have us take it at that point, because there's no spot sometimes to pull over to. You really have to plan for it. It sucks. Y'all in other states don't have that problem, I know. So be fortunate. So yeah, that's it. My topic tonight. And I bring this up because I saw one today. I got caught in a little bit of the traffic as a result of it. There was an accident. All the vehicles appeared, everybody seemed to be okay. I didn't see any paramedics that showed up, and there was some serious damage on a couple of vehicles, but they were all off to the side. Every single one of them off to the side of the road. I don't know if how that happened or how they got them all off to the side, but they're all off to the side of the road. But yet traffic is just bumper to bumper, all 4 lanes, 5 lanes, 4 or 5 lanes. Why? Are we that interested in the carnage of somebody else's activity? I'm telling you, you don't want to see that blood. You don't want to see... I just don't know why we're so fascinated by stopping and looking Louie. Just keep driving. You're going to cause another accident by paying attention to what just happened over there. I'll say that again. You're going to cause an accident by paying attention to what's going on the side of the road. When you're a passenger, look all you want, as long as you want. Turn your head, rotate in the seat, I don't care. But if you're the driver, you should be driving, not looking. Now, when you're only going 10 miles an hour, 5 miles an hour, because everybody else slowed everybody else down, now everybody's just looking anyway, like I did. I couldn't go anywhere, so I had a big rig in front of me, and I just was putting along, and I was like, oh, wow. It looks like everybody's okay. So, I saw another accident in the evening. It's on the opposite side of the road. And there was paramedics and CHP on scene. It's on the opposite side, going the opposite direction. But traffic it's dark, so people really can't see much. So traffic doesn't get backed up as bad unless it's in the middle of the road. So, but during the day, people want to watch and look and see what happened. Please don't do that. I beg you, just pay attention to your driving. If you have passengers, tell them to tell you play-by-play of what's happening. But you really can't. Tell them to video it so that you can look at it later. I don't know, but if you're the driver, you got to pay attention to your driving. So that's my little 2 cents for today. My safety tip, and that's it. I'm gonna call it early tonight. I've got dinner in the microwave. I know it's late, but hey, I'm on a weird schedule right now, and I'm gonna call it a night. So for Phil from Walmart, Right Lane Truckin', stay safe everyone, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.